people ask me, how did you get into Formula One? What did you do? I did nothing, because I was very happy where I was at the time at M Sport. And then I got the call, James is just saying here, from a lady which said she was the secretary of Niki Lauda. I had never met Niki Lauda before. And for me it was like, and she said, Mr. Lauda would like to speak with you. I said, sure, Mr. Lauda can call me anytime. He called me a little bit later and introduced himself. Like, I wouldn't know who he is. He had to introduce himself. That was Niki, very polite, very correct. Said, I would like to speak with you because somebody at Ford at the time, he was the CEO of Jaguar Racing or whatever it was called at the time, had some strange names. But it was owned by Ford Motor Company. I worked for Ford, he worked for Jaguar, we worked for the same company. And somebody gave him my name because he was looking for people for Jaguar F1 team. And he obviously, Niki didn't, what did we call it? Headhunting. He wasn't headhunting, he was calling people up, That was his style of headhunting. So I said, I would like to speak with you. Can you come to Vienna? I said, yeah, I actually will be in Vienna in 2 weeks because we were running a rally program for the Austrian Championship for Red Bull in Austria, and I was actually landing in Vienna. I said, I'm there in 2 weeks, so I can go a day early and we can have dinner together. Yeah, that works well, he said, and we left it like this, and I went around to ask, how is this Niki Lauda? I wanted to get a little bit prepared to meet him, and said, yeah, he's a very abrupt guy, He's like, yeah, I know what you will be going to do. He will take you to this and this place, telling you to eat a schnitzel because it's very good. And 20 minutes, he will talk to you, and then he will say, I need to go now. All right. So I go to Vienna. He told me to come to the restaurant. I had the schnitzel, it was very good. All fine there, but I was there 2 hours with him in the evening, and I enjoyed myself. We talked about a little bit of everything, so, but nothing. Nothing what we're going to do. We just talked. I mean, I don't know what we talked anymore because it was so, about everything. So on my way back to the hotel, I called my wife, and she said, how did it go? You were along with Lauda because you told me that it will be maximum half an hour. I said, yeah, he didn't stop talking, I mean, we had a good conversation and we enjoyed it, okay. I have no idea what is coming out here because he didn't say anything. I mean, okay, it's like, okay, it was a nice evening, having dinner with, having a schnitzel with Niki Lauda is not bad, So next day in the morning, 8 o'clock, the telephone rings. Niki Lauda. Hello, Mr. Steiner, thank you for yesterday night, very good conversation. You will be working for me. Okay, Mr. Lauda, what I'm going to do? I don't know yet, but I will tell you later. Thank you. And he hung up, That was Niki Lauda for me. And that is, and from then on, we spoke, every week, every 2 weeks, whenever he needed to ask me something or things. And because he wanted me to move over there immediately, but I couldn't because I needed to finish the homologation of the World Rally Car of that year. And because it was owned by Ford, I couldn't leave. Obviously, not everybody was happy that I was going there. But then I started there. This was in springtime, around Easter, I think it was in April, May, and I started the next year in January. But by then I had already a good relationship with him, actually.
What did you do? What was you were managing director, weren't you? That was your title?
Yeah, managing director, yeah. And he was team principal.
Right, okay.
I did everything.
You did everything.
I had to do everything, I said, he just called me up, we need to do this, we need to do that. Yes, Niki.